Hi, this is the Sports Betting Whale. I've won tens of millions of dollars from betting on sports over the years, and now my mission is to share my picks with you and help you share in the success. The theme of today's video is to answer for you the question, how do you make $1 million in a month betting on sports? I'll also share with you my free picks today at the very end, so please hang on to the end of this video. But first, here's yesterday's recap. I successfully won another two-team parlay group, won 3 out of 4 on one of my baseball round robins, and came within one game of winning another to leap up plus 24.72 units for the day. Overall, I wagered $25,970 and ended up cashing out $26,912 for my fourth consecutive winning day in a row. If you want to see proof, check it out here on the screen where you can find all of my betting tickets from yesterday. In just the last 3 days alone, I've cashed out $91,084.77 from betting on sports. I expect to easily go over the $100,000 mark today. Want to see proof of my winning streak so far? Here you go. 4 days ago on the first day, I wagered $10,600 and cashed out $20,105 after winning one of my round robin groups. The next day, I took out exactly $13,000 and turned that into $14,541 at the end of the day after winning another round robin group. So just in a span of 2 days, I had already taken about $10,000 and turned it into nearly $22,000. Not bad for 2 days of doing nothing but betting on sports, right? It gets better. The next day on the third day, I wagered $16,700 and cashed out $29,526 after winning another round robin group that paid me back more than $22,000 on one ticket. Then yesterday I wagered $25,970 and cashed out $26,912 for my fourth consecutive winning day in a row. All in all, I've now cashed out a total of $91,084 in just the last 4 days of betting on sports, and I expect to continue this winning streak today. You'll see me bet at least $25,000 on my picks today alone. Which leads me to today's theme question. Is it possible to make $1 million in a month betting on sports? And if so, how? The truth is, it's possible to make $1 million from betting on sports in little as 1 day. I did it back in the 2000s with Pinnacle, where I started with $50,000 and turned that into $4 million in 4 days after winning at least $1 million every single day for 4 days in a row. I had to purposely push on the brakes after winning $4 million because I was getting very concerned about the ability for me to get paid. Many times in the past when I've dealt with private bookmakers, if I won too much, they didn't pay me anything. So I was just better off not winning an amount where they just say, forget it, and they'll at least try to pay me. I wasn't 100% sure I was going to get paid the $4 million, so I put the brakes on at that point, or that could have been a $10 or a $20 million run with as hot as I was. That streak, I hit over 90% of my plays on a 100-play run. Years later, when another sportsbook in Las Vegas was bold enough to take my round robins, I took them for around $1.2 million. So it is entirely possible to make $1 million in a month betting on sports. I've done it in as little as a day, and in fact, I did it for 4 days straight. The round robin system is the system I've used to be able to win a lot of money quick. Why? Because when I get hot in the patterns form, I can multiply money so much faster than you could ever possibly do straight up. If you're going to win $1 million betting straight up, you're going to have to be betting at least $50,000 a game and be up 20 units for the month to be able to net $1 million. And you're exposing a lot of bankroll losses on that period of time as well. What I like to do is I start with either 1,000, 500, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, somewhere in that range, and start betting round robins, percentage of whatever the bankroll is. And when I get hot, I let it ride, basically. I don't necessarily let it all ride, but I'll let it ride all of it for a little bit and then start taking some back as I go. But the amounts I'm betting continue to increase day after day until, before you know it, I'm betting $100,000 on round robins in a day. And if I get hot, I'm multiplying that times 3 or 4. So I like the round robin system. It allows you to really make a lot of money off a small amount. The best time to use my round robin system is during baseball season because there's historically the best prediction opportunities in baseball, and you have so many plays day in and day out. You've seen signs of it over the last 4 days, and while many subscribers have sent in glowing feedback on how impressed they are to see me win one round robin after another for 4 days straight, the truth is this isn't even special for me. I'm not hot yet. I've picked well enough to win, but I've also picked so much better in baseball that I don't consider this winning streak to be anything yet remarkable. When I am hitting almost every single game, and I do it for day after day after day, now I'm pleased. That's when I'm hitting my strides. So I want to show you how that works. In baseball, I've accurately picked 28 out of 30, 29 out of 30, or 30 out of 30, hundreds of different times throughout my life. That's when you start winning a lot of money. I can't even begin to tell you how much the multiplier effect can catapult your bankroll to the moon once I get into one of those zones. My goal is to show you that I can win $1 million a month from betting on my picks during this baseball season, and right now is just the start. Last year, the start was on April 21st. It's starting a little bit earlier this year, give us more runway. So we're going to be able to show you on the tracker how we've done from the beginning of the baseball season, and I really like to show everyone how much money's made during baseball. Unlike the typical touts, I'm not the type to only sit back and tell you how much I can possibly win. I literally want to show you. I don't just say, okay, bet this number of units and good luck. When I say bet this number of units, I'm betting on myself pretty big. There's no better time for me to do it than right now in the baseball season, my most successful sport of the year. I'm so confident in my ability to predict baseball outcomes that you'll see me accelerate hard from the start and continue over the season. Today I plan to bet at least $25,000 on my picks. Starting next week, I'm going to start betting $50,000 to $100,000 a day. Think about it. Why on earth am I betting this much on my own picks? Would you even consider doing that yourself unless you were sure you were going to win or you were on house money? Not a chance. I do it because I'm absolutely convinced I'm going to win. I've done it so many times in the past and have made so many millions of dollars using this approach and this method that I know what'll happen again. Everyone around me knows it's going to happen again. My family, my friends, they're all encouraging me, go for it, go for it, go for it, because this is the time of the year that I win a lot. And when I win a lot, I'm very generous and I help people out. So I wanted to make this system public so everyone else can share in the piece of the pie, including you. This is the same method, system, and picks that have allowed me to surge on monster winning streaks and win tens of millions of dollars since my early 20s. I can't wait to hear from you how much you've gained by just one of my hot runs. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the round robins for today as I promised. We're going to go max acceleration of 4 units per parlay. 2s and a 3s, go with the 958 Mets, 965 Yankees, and 974 Astros on the run line. So the 2 New York teams, Mets and Yankees, and then Astros on the run line. As always, I put my money where my mouth is. So you're going to see on the screen here that I have $5,000 riding on these same picks. If I cannot help you win today, I lose the $5,000. So how's that for having your back? To get the rest of my premium round robin picks today and ride me on this baseball run, sign up for a premium membership right now at thewhalepicks.com/go. thewhalepicks.com/go. Thank you. Yeah. Going forward, I'll continue to release all of my daily picks to you for free if you text me or subscribe to my mailing list. So make sure to text me or subscribe to my free mailing list so I can continue sending you all of my picks every day. I've made tens of millions of dollars betting on sports over the years, and now I'm finally breaking my secret so that you too can share in my success. All you have to do is either click on the link in the description of this video or send me a text message to my phone number at 702-462-1135. If you're texting me from outside the United States, add the +1, so it's +1 702-462-1135. I will begin texting and emailing you with all of my daily picks whenever they come up. Remember, subscribing to my mailing list is 100% free, no strings attached. And every day that you're not a subscriber to my free mailing list is another day that you may have missed out on one of my devastating winning runs. So be sure to click on the link in the description of this video or send me a text at 702-462-1135, or if you're outside of the United States, +1 702-462-1135 to join my mailing list today, 100% free. And you'll be the first to know when I release my killer picks every single day. Again, 100% free.